Hello, everybody. Welcome once again to another exciting project. My name is Jerry, as you all know. And today we are just doing a simple email application project in Java. Java is a fun language. Java is an exciting language, although it has some difficulties as well. But you know what? I have come to learn this language for some few days now, and I believe the language is fun to use. The language is exciting, and the language is much simpler to use as compared to the mother language C++. All right, people, let's just jump right into it and look at what we have in our project today. All right, so as you all can see, I have two different files in here. I have the email app.java and I have email.java. So I created a class and I created a main file for my project. So I'm quickly just going into my class file, which is email.java. In my email.java, so you can see I import java.utility.scanner to receive an input from users package the email app. As you can see, that is the name of my folder that I have my files in. I have just go ahead to create some to create a class, a public class, and in that class I've initiated some private variables. As you can see, first name, password, last name, department, emails, and that follows in that order. And in here, I also created a constructor to receive some basic information and display onto the screen from the user as well. Uh, I have public email. That is the name of the constructor because my class name is email. And I pass in the first name and the last name. And as you can see, can I initialize the first name and last name in this variable that I declared, a private variable that I declared earlier on before the construct function. And I have set those variables that I pass in within the parentheses of the constructor to the private variables. And as you can see, I have a call method here asking for the department, setting that and returning this set department is returning that. I have a function, a method that is also returning a random password. And as you can see right here, the password is being set by this random password function. And when we move on in this function, so this is outside the constructor. This function is to ask for the department, and as you can see, the set department. As you can see right here, I print out a couple of codes for the department that I'm trying to create this email for, and pretty much I would say. Like there's a new employee in the department, and in the department they have to be assigned company emails, and that is what I'm doing. So I just put in this function to ask for their department, whatever department they are getting themselves employed into, and then based on that, I can generate a department email for them. Okay, and also because they are new employees, I'm going to randomly generate a password for them, and this is the function that does that, that takes care, that handles that syntax. And you can see right here also, this is my set email method. As you can see, this is my change password method as well. And people, as you can also see, this is where I print all the information that I've received and processed. As you can see, return new employee, the first name is being printed out, the last name is being printed out, email is being printed out, mailbox capacity size is being printed out as well. So all these are found in the email.java class. And as you can see, and as you all know, in programming language, the class cannot work by itself. You need to be incorporated into another file that has the main that runs the main program. So as you can see here, people, this is my main file where I have my main function that is going to pretty much be running everything. And in here, I'm asking the user to put in their username, their first name, and also their last name, and that is being passed into the constructor that I created, the email object constructor that I've created in here. As you can see, this is an email object, and I'm passing in the name, the first name, and the last name the user put in. And down here, I'm putting the information in the class file. So this our name and this last and first name are being passed into the constructor first name and last name right here. So I'm just going to go ahead quickly and run this program, and we should see what the output is gonna be like. All right, people, I've just run the program. I'm just gonna uh, enlarge my terminal tab right here. I'm just gonna go ahead and type in submit. Okay, that is the last name, and I'm gonna type in John. That is the first name, and now it's asking me to type what department am I gonna find myself in? Am I going into the sales department, development department, accounting department, or information technology department? So the new employee, let's say, is going to the tech department, information technology, enters the value 4, and then based on the code, I generate a random password, a 10-digit random password for them, and then it prints out their full name, their last name, first name, and then I generate a company email for them. As you can see, this is sjohn@tech.bui.edu. BYE Brigham University is the company they are being employed into. So pretty much this is just a simple application and a simple implementation of the little syntax and fundamentals that I've learned in JavaScript. Learning JavaScript, I believe much of everything is being done with classes. A little bit of confusion to me when I was first learning it. So people, although it's a little bit confusing, I believe Java is something that we should all learn, we should all practice. And I believe Java is a language that is really disruptive in the software industry. Saying that, people, thanks for watching. And this is my project. I am hopefully planning to implement more syntax like allowing the new employee to change their password upon logging in into the web page for the first time. I'll be implementing all those in the future. And look out for that video, and it's gonna be a great, 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 great code and a great project. Thank you all for watching, and hope to see you next time.